Greetings and complications, my dear friends. Welcome to another video on our channel. You are on GMT-3, the channel that makes complications simple. Welcome, leave a comment on this video, subscribe, smash that like button, do all those usual things to help the channel grow even more. And of course, I thank you for that. If you want to take it a step further, come join our VIP club, become a channel member, and join our exclusive and VIP Mega Premium Club of the Galaxies. Come be a part of this team, I'm sure you won't regret it. In today's video here on the channel, we're going to talk about the essence of a tool watch. That tough watch to go with you your whole life. In today's video, we're going to check out a bit of the history and also get to know through some macro shots this little beauty right here. I'm talking about the Rolex Explorer 2. The Explorer 2 is one of those Rolex watches you either love or hate. Its style doesn't leave much room for interpretation. You either really like this watch or it just doesn't go down well with you. I love this watch, especially this white version here, which even has a nickname that I'll tell you about in a moment. In today's video, I wouldn't say we're diving in, but today we're going to explore the cave history of the Explorer 2. Why, Leandro, enter the caves? Because this watch was designed, it was born in 1971. Primarily to assist speleologists, those guys who study caves, volcanologists, those fellows who specialize in volcanoes, and also polar explorers. Those guys who are always exploring there, both at the South Pole and the North Pole, because all these people need help with one thing: knowing how to tell day from night. If you're in a cave, there's no way to know if it's day or night. Even if you're looking at the time on a three-hand watch, you still can't tell if it's day or night. To solve this problem, in 1971, Rolex released an improved version of the Explorer. The Explorer, the very first Explorer. It's a watch that's still in the Rolex lineup, and it was launched in 1953. That watch is already over 70 years old. And our dear Explorer 2 just celebrated its 50th anniversary in 2021. Both have simply extraordinary histories. I'll cover the Explorer very soon, but what we have here is a model born from Rolex's adventurous spirit. A fun fact about the Explorer, right? When Sir Edmund Hillary reached the summit together with Sherpa Tenzing Norgay, he had a Rolex, but he wasn't wearing a Rolex when he reached the summit, but that's a story for another video. In today's video, we'll discuss these two guys. As I said, the Explorer 2 was born in 1971, and it's an improvement on the Explorer, designed for explorers, especially polar explorers. There are certain times of the year when the sun doesn't stay up much at one pole, and at the other pole, there's a night that never ends. So, in order for you to tell day from night, Rolex launched the Rolex Explorer in 1971. This 1655 that you're checking out here, this watch is simply beautiful. It has a major feature that sets it apart from the others, which is the presence of this fourth hand. So you had the hour, minute, and second hands, and this big orange hand that Rolex created, so you could tell what was day and what was night. Hand pointing down day, hand pointing up night. That was the main reference those explorers had when using this watch. To know whether the time shown was during the day or at night, that's how the Explorer 2 was born. And as I said, the hour hand and this hand, it's not a GMT hand, it's an indicator hand, right, for day and night. They were synchronized, you couldn't adjust them separately. It didn't work, for example, like a GMT watch. In today's model, this little guy you're checking out here, this cutie, the 226570, here we already have the 3285 movement from Rolex, which is exactly the same movement used in the GMT Master 2, the GMT from Rolex. But with this watch here, you can use it as a GMT watch, but you need to do a little trick to make this hand here work as a GMT hand. I made a quick video. I'll put its card for you to check out at the end of this video, showing how you can use the Explorer 2 as a GMT, but it also still has that feature of indicating day or night. In fact, in Rolex's official ads, at 10:10 the watch, this third hand here, actually fourth hand, sorry, is pointing to 10 hours and 10 minutes on this bezel here, which is fixed. The watch is beautiful, man. I think this model is just gorgeous. This little guy here has this orange fourth hand, which is a reference to the 1655 from the 1970s. We had some models, the 16550 and the 16570, which had different hands, right? And now with the 216570, the orange hand is back, which is what we see here. And the watch is beautiful. It's 42 millimeters. The original model was 39. And I think this little guy here at 40 millimeters would be just perfect, man. At 42, I think it's a little big. It's what's called the Maxi case by Rolex, right? But it's essentially a tool watch, a watch that's meant to give you excellent legibility. For that, you pay the price of having a larger dial area here. What we have here, like any good Rolex, is the best of what can be done in a watch. We have it in the Explorer 2. The best use of materials, the best finishes. Honestly, I don't consider Rolex as high watchmaking. I consider it, in the words of Angelique Chapuis, right? Rolex is the best bread and butter watch you'll ever have in your life. And this little guy here is no exception. Simply extraordinary, man. The finishing, this oyster bracelet, the spacing, the link by link finishing. Everything here is really designed with purpose. Here we have this oyster lock clasp. Here on this beautiful oyster bracelet, we have the oyster lock. Right? We also have the Easy Link here, which lets you extend it by up to 5 millimeter. Super easy to use, a very well finished bracelet. The watch is just gorgeous. I haven't asked you yet, which one do you prefer, right? Do you prefer the black or the white one? Let me know in the comments if you like the all black one or if you prefer the Rolex Polar. Its nickname is Polar because of its white color. The dial itself is wonderful. In fact, in this black version here, we have the base of the hands in black, which gives it that ghost finish, right? It gives the impression that the hands are floating on the dial. The orange detail with Explorer 2 adds a great touch. It's beautiful, and as I said, a watch you can wear for life and always feel well accompanied. It's truly a powerhouse. The movement in this guy, as I mentioned, is the 3285, which is also used in the GMT Master 2. And here we have the Chronergy escapement system, which is 15% more efficient than Rolex's traditional escapements. Here we have a superlative chronometer, a watch that's classified as a chronometer. Its variation is +6, -4 per day. Here we have a superlative chronometer. It will fluctuate between -2 and +2 per day, so it's really an extremely precise movement, the power reserve of this little guy here. Next, approximately 70 hours, the essence of a tool watch, Rolex Explorer 2, making us happy since the 1970s. And it's just beautiful, really beautiful, man. The price is what's tough. 90 grand for this watch, man. 90,000 Rs for this watch. It costs a lot to get this tool watch. Is it worth it, Leandro? Well, like every Rolex, you're never going to pay. You'll always pay. You'll never pay little for a Rolex, right, my brother? And this watch here costs 90 grand. 29,900 today's list price. These guys here, they're secondhand from my dear friend Gala. I already want to thank Jorge Gala for lending me these two beautiful machines here so we could make this video. And used, you can get these machines here for 65,000 Rs. If you want one of them, get in touch with me, and for sure if you want both, if you want one and want to give me the other as a gift, there you go. Whatever you want to do with these two machines, my brother, will it be worth it? It is, my brother, because I really like this watch. Of course, it's a lot of money, right, man? It's a lot, but what can you do? It's Rolex, right? You can't buy a Rolex for 5,000 Rs. It's from that price up. It's a hefty price. Leandro, I really like this style, but 90,000 Rs breaks the bank, wrecks the budget. Is there a more affordable option? There is. Christopher Ward has the cylinder model. Cylinder? Christopher Ward cylinder? Seiko had Kinetic, Sportura Kinetic, which also had true GMT, just like this watch here, but it was discontinued. It was totally similar to the Explorer 2. They have the Seiko 5, which also looks like the Explorer 2, the one you're checking out, both with the black dial and the white dial. Anyway, these are options for you if you like this style of watch, if you want that look, that vibe, all of them featuring the 4th GMT hand. I really liked it. Look, you can see this guy in countless movies with several actors wearing it. Prince Harry, he has several versions of the Explorer 2, all of them polar, right? He really likes this one here with the white dial, so much so that this model is very much associated with Prince Harry. And here's a fun fact. When the very first Explorer 2 was released, it got the nickname Steve McQueen, but McQueen never actually wore this watch. But if you search for Rolex Steve McQueen, the first Explorer, the 1655 will show up, but he never wore it. It was just a marketing strategy that Rolex used and it stuck, so that's the nickname it still has to this day. Rolex Explorer 2, the Cave Explorer. I really want to know what you think about this watch, if you liked it, if you'd get one or not. Not only would I have it, but if God allows, one day I'll have this little beauty here, the Polar, man. This watch is just too captivating, man. It's really beautiful. It's a real tool watch and I liked it a lot. 904 steel, okay? Here we have 904 stainless steel. It's not more scratch resistant, at least that's my experience, but it's much more resistant to corrosion, okay? It's the steel. Like Rolex, they make their own steel, their own gold. And here in this model, we have the 904 steel. Crown guard protection here, man. Look, it's awesome, man. This watch is awesome. And I'm not going to stop here with the compliments. No way, no way, no way. Let's pay. Let's finish this video. Otherwise, I'll spend half an hour here just praising this machine. I really want to know what you think about this machine. Which one would you choose, the black or the white one? I really hope you enjoyed the Rolex Explorer 2, this beautiful machine right here. This black version here, man, is just gorgeous. Rolex Explorer 2, 22,570. In fact, it's a model that, if you're lucky, you might even find it in stock, okay? There's no waiting list, not for the Polar, and depending on the place, at least you won't have to wait too long to get your hands on the Explorer 2. Big hug, may our God always bless you more and more, and of course, see you again soon in our next video. Bye-bye. Thanks, man. Thank you, my brother. We're in this together. Thanks for lending these watches here. Let's go and